Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's your boy, Delightful Kiss Boy, finally back with some blueprints. We're finally going to do day 3. After a long hiatus, people have been asking me to get back into it. And you know what? I must oblige. Now, I was going to go back and try to rewatch those videos and, revisit my notes, but frankly, that seemed too boring. And so I want to just kind of go back into it, try to remember what was going on, and then I'll go back and fill in the notes. Presumably later, perhaps never. We never know, alright? But I just want to play it, try it out again, alright? So, from what I remember last time, things that we had done, I think we went to the mail room and had something scheduled to deliver, like, the next day, to arrive the next day. We found some signs about when the store would have a sale or be closed or something like that. In addition to that, what else do we find? We went to the astronomy room, I think, and then there was like constellations that you can use to get certain bonuses or something. There was the drawing room that we went to. We found that the paintings or the drawings in each room are unique to the position of the room rather than the, than the room itself, alright? And, yeah, I'll try to remember what else was going on as we go. Alright, so, I think I want to start by going this way. I don't know. Let's just go this way. Alright, so we could do a storeroom, a hallway, or a nook. So the nook would give us a key, which would be kind of good. The hallway would also... I think the hallway would be pretty good here as well. Yeah, I'm going to do a hallway. Fits pretty well there. Alright, so we got a hallway over here, and then one tip that somebody gave me was to, open all of the rooms first, and then we decide where we want to go later. So let me go ahead and do this one next. So we got a bedroom, a nook, or a spare room. Now on this side we could do a nook. And that makes it kind of an awkward little corner over there, but then I could also do a spare room, which we go through, but it doesn't seem to really give us anything. Whenever you enter this room, you gain 2 steps. So, we would want to put this in a high foot traffic area. This one's as good as any of a place to put a bedroom, right? So maybe I'll do that, although I could use the early key, I guess, as well. I don't know, I think it's between these two for me, and they're both the same, profile. You know what, I'll go with the bedroom over here to start off, and then let's go with the middle one next. Alright, so we got a closet, which would be a dead end, obviously. We have a corridor, where the corridor is always left unlocked. And then we have a mailroom, where our package has been delivered, and, to be honest, I can't pass that up. I need to know what the package is. Alright, so, might not be the best position for it, but I need to see what's in the package. So, I'm going to start off by doing that. Alright, I need to find out. Give me the package. Hopefully it's not just, like, a key or something. Oh, there we go. Alright, what is this? What does it say on it? Okay, yeah, I remember the Streak Corporation. Oh yeah, and we found out there was a safe in the drawing room. We found out some shady things about our uncle. Yada, yada, yada. Alright. Customer's copy, packing slip, the Cinca Company. 445 West Barberon Avenue. Date packed 11/8 by K. Thompson. Alright. Department 604, serial number 1157773. I was including this order 1 sleeping mask, 2 gems, 2 keys. Interesting. No claims for shortage will be allowed unless this packing slip is returned to us with details. Alright, so this has been mailed to us by K. Thompson. What is a sleeping mask? Alright. Oh, is it just it covers your eyes? Alright, black silk sleep mask. The first time you enter each bedroom with the sleep mask, gain 5 steps. Alright, well there we go. We got a bedroom, so that's pretty good. Okay, well it just seems like these were just normal deliveries. Is there anything that I can find? Is there any other little hint here? There may have been a hint on the packing slip, but also maybe not. Let me just look through here and make sure that I'm not missing anything. We got the Royal Mail. All this shit. So, I mean, the two keys is pretty great. Okay, yeah, utility room fuse box. More detailed instructions will be sent by electronic mail to the address client has provided. That's right, I remember this showing up. Press any button above to activate blue. Press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate purple. And then 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6th. So we need all 5 on the left to be purple, and then the one on the right to be like red, I guess. And then press a blue indicator next to a red one, and then press any button to activate the blue. More detailed instructions. Alright, so what is this again? Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Ravane to sender, as he's no longer employed with our staff. Which, wasn't there something about lies being in red or something like that? What is that crossed out down there? Looks like a bunch of weird symbols. Alright, good to know. So yeah, we're going to be retreading some of the same ground because I'm just getting refreshed here. But there we go. There's like one of the paintings there. And then, what do we got? Dad. I think we already read this last time. Hey buddy, how's it going up there in that big house? I think most people would be pretty scared being alone for this length of time. But I have a feeling you're doing just fine. I imagine you're happy as a clam, perfectly content on the estate with the exploration opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. As I'm writing this, you're currently in that garage. Packing the... Yeah, I remember this from last time. Okay, P.S. Get some sleep each night, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay. If there's anything in there, I'll note it in the notes once I, you know, do all that shit. Okay. Alright, it seems like we're good. How do I schedule another delivery? Wasn't there... How did I do that earlier? Or is that not, possible now? How did I do that? How did I schedule the delivery last time? It was like... Isn't there like a little spot to do that? Perhaps I'm wrong. Maybe it was there, and maybe it's like every other time you can like get something delivered to you versus scheduling a delivery. Maybe that's what it is. Alright. Well, I don't see a way to get anything else delivered here. Alright, so I guess just get a move on. Let me just look at some of the details around here. We have a ceiling fan. We have a clock that is moving slowly. Okay. Alright, cool. Well, we got 2 keys, 2 gems. And I know that we have a bonus now with our sleeping mask for entering bedrooms. So I think I'm going to start off with that. So now we get those, plus we get the additional 5 steps, yeah, from the sleeping mask, which is pretty good. Remember, yeah, Reddington. And there was also that book that was The Red Prince, which will be interesting. Ooh, what is this? This is a reroll. Ivory die. While drafting, you may use this to draw new floor plans. Okay. And we got the pin there. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, and then there's the woman with the crescent moon amulet. I remember this. I remember all this shit. Okay. So, let's continue on over here. Alright, we got courtyard as a gem requirement. A utility closet, which I do want to get to the bottom of that at some point. But I don't think I want to put a dead end this early. So it's between the courtyard and the den. The courtyard requires us to use gems, and I don't remember what the courtyard gets us. Whereas the den is giving us a gem here. Yeah, it's between these two for me. And I think probably... Let's go den. Let's just get some early gems, and then we'll spend the gems later. Alright, so there we go. So we've come into here now. Oh, wait, I forgot that's boarded up because of the... Yeah, that one's a dead end. Alright, it's fine though. It's fine though. Alright, so we get a gem here. And, yeah, definitely putting the mailroom there. Maybe that wasn't the ideal. Maybe I should have held out to try to get that later. In a better spot. You know what I mean? But I just couldn't wait. All right, so we got a locked trunk. Do I want to use a key to open it? I kind of do. I'm going to use a key to open it. All right, we use a key to open it, and what's inside? Another key and some gems and some coins. So that seemed like a pretty good deal. Although I do remember there were like bolt cutters you could get, but so maybe I should have held off, but that would imply backtracking, which I don't really want to do. All right. So we're up against the edge now. I guess bedroom would be a dead end. A pantry would lead us into the corner. So this seems like a good spot to put a courtyard because we can go in either direction now. So I think I'm going to do that. So this is a courtyard out here. I'll spend the 1 gem we got from the den to put in the courtyard over there. And we'll keep expanding. So we want a dead end to go in the corner. So I think I'll start off the corner room in there. Not seeing any puzzles to solve in here by itself, but we'll continue on. Okay, here we go. So we're in the courtyard now, and so we get a shovel. That's right. You can dig things up. It could be useful for digging. Cool. And there's a spot to dig. All right, so we dig it up, and we got a turnip. An oversized turnip should prove to be a nutritious snack, plus 6 steps. Good stuff. Good eating. All right, any more digging we can do here? Oh, yeah, right over here. Cool. All right, another spot to dig. We got a rock. An unremarkable rock, not worth picking up. Well, I'm doing it anyway. I bet that there's a rock salesman, like in Mimic Logic, that I could sell that to, who loves a good rock. You know, Minerals Marie kind of style. All right, so we got utility closet here, or a closet, or... oh yeah, the blueprint map, right? Let me just do... I think the utility closet... I guess maybe it's not in the most convenient area, although I could just do closet as well. Yeah, I think I will just do closet, get 2 items right off the bat, and then we'll put utility closet later, so we can have it in a more ideal spot, because remember we ran out of steps last time. So I'll do closet here, okay? Before we go into there, let's go ahead and do this one next. So that way, this way I got a dead end out of the way, so that's probably a good call. There's a spare room, there's a chapel. Whenever you enter the chapel, lose 1 monies. And then security. All right, view inventory of all. All right, so security I remember was important, and I don't remember, did that interact with the utility closet? I think it did, but I'll have to see. All right, so let's go ahead and put the security room in. We spent a gem on that. Worth doing, I would say. So let's go into the closet, get our items here. Got item. All right, so we got a gem, and we have a compass. A navigational compass. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. Is that good? Yeah, I guess it is good, because it gets us closer to the end of the... towards the room that we need to get to, the antechamber, right? All right, so... so it was the 2 items, was it one of them was a gem, and then the other one was a, of whatchamacallit? Okay. Cool. Alright, I think I got everything there, so let's move into the security room here, and refresh ourselves about what we are seeing. So, we got all these different cameras going on, there's us in this delightful little room here. Remember, there's a computer we can use, and then there's some tapes... which doesn't look like we can interact with. I'm just going to try to go through the entire room again. Just in case, and also because I don't remember everything that was going on. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live-out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically as your attendants will no longer be registered. Yeah, blah, blah. 2 of these terminals can be found in security where the punch-out clock... Punch clock is used to be... Or sorry, where the punch clock used to be, excuse me. And in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process? Remember, yeah, Ms. Babbage, and then there's the terminal password crossed out. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. I remember all the red ones are false. Keycard access doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Yeah, okay. Right. Alright, so... let's check this out. Welcome to Mount Holly Security. And then view estate inventory. Alright, so we got everything so far pretty good. Keycard system. Security doors are within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic keycard. The keycard system is currently operational. Keycard system settings. Now, I think I remember thinking about this. I think that the good thing about having a higher security level is that if you get a key card, then you don't have to deal with as many locked doors, right? Is that what it was? Set security level. Security level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your state. E.g., you should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with a low setting and 5 or 6 with a high setting. Alright, so let me just check this. Change offline mode. This mode determines the default settings of the security doors will be set to if power is lost during a blackout, for example. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working on the estate. So there's locked and unlocked. Alright, so I'll put unlocked. I'm going to change the security level to low because we don't have a key card yet. But I can potentially come back here and change that if I get a key card. So, sure. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, cool. So let's go ahead and draft rooms on either side. We have our tapes. We have this. Blue memos equals true. Red memos equals lies. There we go. Yeah, that's what we were determining from there. Now, I mean, obviously, we just have to trust that note now. But I think it's true given that I don't see why the antechamber would be unlocked. That sounds too easy. Now the note, actually, look at this. There's a transparent one. There's a blue transparent one here. They're missing reels there. Alright, whatever. Okay, let's get a move on. I wish I could drink that coffee, man. I love me some coffee. So, let's go ahead and draft 2 rooms. So, where do I want to go? Do I want to go this way first, or do I want to go up first? What's the little red letter thing there? I don't know. Anyway, let's go this way first. The dark room. All right, so I do want the dark room at some point. Boiler room, power source, gem requirement. I think I don't want to do that quite yet. I think I'll do the dark room because I want to try to turn the power on and get into the dark room. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna create the dark room here. Oh, the lights are on. But I think if I go in, it'll probably go off. So now I'm gonna hold off on going in there, and then let's go over here next. So furnace, you are more likely to draw red rooms while drafting. Commissary, gem requirement, but it has items for sale, and then there's a corridor that's always unlocked. I think I'm gonna be a little conservative here and just go with a corridor, I think. Because I want to try to get north. So I'm going to do a corridor here. And I'm going to hold off on going into the dark room right now. I'll come back to that potentially later. And let's go in here. Okay, so we got, you know, these drawings, yada, yada, yada. We got our hat. We're looking out the window here. We have a statue. We got a bench. The bench. And then... yeah, alright. Some nice, tasteful vases, etc. Alright, let's go ahead and put a room in here. So there is the utility closet, which would be nice, but it'd be a dead end, which I kind of don't like, obviously. So these are both dead ends. The pantry would curve around to the left, which would be good-ish. I mean, it would be good. Yeah, you know what, I'm not gonna, I mean, the utility closet right next to the other 2 things that matter. Nah, let's just fucking do the pantry. I'm gonna do the pantry. And yeah, let's go into the pantry. So we've gotten this one before, we get a banana, excellent. Plus 3 steps here. We get some good old pennies. And I remember, yeah, there's the 5, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay, all that sort of shit. Lux coffee. I'm sure there's going to be a puzzle with that total there or something, but I don't know where to do the puzzle. I mean, potentially it's... Maybe there's a safe in here, and then this is the combination for the safe. Or maybe it's in the kitchen or something. That could be a combination for a safe, right? If it's the... So what I'm saying is, like, basically figuring out the amount that it costs would potentially be like a safe combination or something. But I don't see where a safe could be in here. Let me just check. So, can we grind some pepper? You know, your pepper grinder grinds mice or something. Whatever that fucking old English diss was. Alright, well, I'm just testing some stuff. I just want to see if I could find, like, where a safe could be in here. I'm not seeing it so far. Maybe if the pantry's, like, connected to a kitchen, maybe something will happen. I don't know. Anyway, let's get a move on. Alright, so let's go ahead and draft this one. There's the spare room, there's a storeroom that's a dead end, there's a nook that would lead up north. Which would make the dark room down there blocked off, but that's fine with me. That's fine with me. I think I'm going to do the nook next. Let's get another key in the mix. Because we have the security doors on low. Yeah, so... I can't remember which side had more locked doors than the other. Well, there's a line right there. I don't know. Alright, well, let's just go in here. Let's go into the nook, and let's see what's up. So we got the radio again. We got the stonks chart. We got a key. Excellent stuff. I'm sure the chess pieces are going to come into play, so I'm wondering if, like, placement of the rooms for the chess pieces is going to matter. Like, try to get a certain configuration set up of rooms. But that would be difficult. Alright. Store's locked. I will go ahead and use a key. So we'll use a key here. Draft a new room. Guest bedroom. Chapel. Whenever you enter the chapel, lose 1 money. So... I could redraw, but the chapel is a guaranteed way north. Which is pretty good. Of course, it's an awkward choke point. Because we're going to be losing money. But I don't know, maybe, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to do it. Alright. We got this. We got the chapel. The question is, do I want to go back? Do I want to go back before I keep going? Nah, let's just keep going north, man. It's going to cost us some money. Who gives a fuck? Whatever, dude. Alright. I still don't really even know what I'm doing with items yet. There's a cup with a little book. I remember there's the maidens and all their different costumes. And it said that there were like 9 maidens in the description of this room. But I think I only saw 8. Let me just check if I could see it now. Because if I go to room directory, remember this? Fucking... Where is it? Red rooms. Chapel, right? Private sacristy, as ornate as the most lavish rooms of the estate, is watched over by 8 Jiren angels depicted in stained glass. This room is more a tribute to your uncle's vanity than it was to his faith. And there are, as far as I can tell, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So where's the 8th? Is that the 8th? Is the 8th behind this, this right here that we would need to, like, look into somehow? You know, oh, I wonder... Oh, wait. Look at that, there's stained glass. What if we put this on the outside? Oh, okay, wait. I think I know something, maybe how to do this now. Like, there's a gate outside. Oh, the gate outside. I wonder if we can use a key to unlock that gate outside. And then I wonder if I put this, like, on the outside, like, over here. If we could go out and then see what's on that stained glass window as the 8th angel. You say what I'm seeing? I don't know, though, but we put it in the wrong place. There you go. That door's locked. I'll hold off on that. Let's try to go north. Not locked. Alright, cool. Cool. So, kitchen is not a dead end. Parlor, so none of these are dead ends. The parlor has a little logic puzzle, which I do enjoy. And I think I'll go with that one to save our gems for now. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go with parlor, and I also just want to do a puzzle so I can feel good about myself. Alright, here we go. Mimic logic. This box is the white box. Well, that's a lie. Was it, it said that, you know, one of them always lies, right? There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box is a prize within. The other two are always empty. There we go. Alright, so... this is obviously a false statement. This box is the black box, is also a false statement. The blue box contains the gem. So, because there has to always be one truth-telling box, that means the blue box contains the gems. So, it's gotta be you. Alright, so give me the gems. There we go. 2 more gems here. So we're rolling in gems now, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice indeed. Let me just check if there's anything else in here. Doesn't seem to be. The windows are closed because it's on the interior. So, yeah, it seems like there's some positioning of rooms that may be necessary to solve certain puzzles. Alright, let's go this way. This door is locked. So we have 2 more keys. Yeah, fuck it. Let's use it. Let's use it. Alright, let's see what's up. Alright, secret passage leads to a room of a color of your choice or passageway. 2 gems. You know what? We do it. Alright, this seems like the perfect place to have a passageway. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. Alright, we're in the passageway here. And we can go north, which gets us right outside the antechamber. And it's unlocked. But they're all dead ends. Holy shit. Alright, let me redraw. Don't you do... hey, there we go. There we go. Archives. We can get into the antechamber. At least we can see what the antechamber looks like now. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. I don't care. I don't care. Alright, there's the antechamber. We'll go in there later. Alright, let's draft our other rooms around here real quick. So we have plenty of steps now, which is good. Archived floor plan. Confidential. I mean, fuck yeah, dude. What the hell's that? Ooh, is it like a laundry room? Oh, wait, is that because of this room? Oh. Oh, that's because of that one. Okay. Door's locked. Alright, we'll come back to that. We only have 1 key left. I want to use it wisely. Let's go ahead and go into... wait, this is from now on. While you'll no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. I thought that was just like in that room. No, that's a little... that's a little more boring. I thought we found a... oh, we could launder currency, dude? You're speaking my language. I thought this was just for, like, this room, but who gives a fuck. Alright, let's just go in here. I'm gonna check this out, and we'll figure it out from here. Okay, so... this is the archive room. Okay, I want to see if there's anything special in here. There definitely is something. What is this? August 22nd, 1985. Marigold wins Herald... or, I mean, it could just be 80. It could be 1885. Who knows? Doesn't look like it. Wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold. See, there's a bunch of color names and color words. So Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book Swim Bird has been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal, Illustrated Book of the Year. Now there's a bird that keeps popping up too. The bluebird, the little sailor bird that we like a lot. It seems like. This Marigold's 2nd time winning this prestigious honor. This previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. Excuse me. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair. Wait, is that her mom? Wait. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair. Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political... yeah, that's right. There was conflict between her and her dad. So this is about our mom, I think. Okay. She used Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. I'll have to check that. Swimbird author never considered herself success. And that would make sense why we have the stuffed animal. There we go. By Gail Hermes. To note Hermes. That might come into play later. Herald staff writer. She confided, my son, so us, was the one that actually got me to start writing. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime. And so as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination had to take over from there. Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, we saw that book, is based on her son, okay, so it's based on us, and his inflexible love of the color red. Interesting. A statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed her book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. Interesting. Okay. November 11th, 86. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard. Questioned. So Red Guard. It's like fucking Morrowind, man. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White, another color name, were 2 of the 3 dozen names that appeared on a leaked dossier named a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Publisher and author detained. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White. Person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed by the authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. All right. RLCF. That's got to be important. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though charges were later dropped. November 17th, Marigold drops publisher, Reddington Herald. Yeah, the Reddington was the picture we saw earlier. Local author and popular personality Marion Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner, Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, whom Marigold has past referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the 3rd prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. Manning and White at press function. Interesting. Okay. It says, was seen at the corner... was seen at the corner, suspicious bag under the... waved down a local... meh. This is the 3rd major blank this year. Does that connect with something over here? It could be this, but we don't know yet. It is anticipated, charged by the Crown, Manning was the last. The trial begins on 2, expected to last up to, with grand treason. All right, so that's about Manning. February 22nd, 87. No traces discovered of Cinca heiress, but search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marion Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 p.m. Friday, getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date, an unforgettable luncheon at the 100 Bells Tea Room, 100 Bells, 100 Gex, Tea Room in Trinsdale 3. All right, so there's a lot of like colors and numbers and letters popping up. Trinsdale could be a 3 kind of a thing. So there's like cities named after colors and numbers and shit. Mrs. Jones and me never arrived home, and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point, and we are seeking information. So she's the heir of the Cinca company, which it must be owned by the heiress of the Cinca company. And that's what we've been seeing all over the place. So it's some kind of big company. Okay, well, there's a lot here. Interesting. September 2nd, Reddington Herald, priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Thieves in the royal capital of Fen Ares have broken into one of the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles. Okay. Closed exhibits. At least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds, dredging for clues. Priceless jewels. And there's a museum heist. The museum authorities said they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen in the renowned ruby crown of Orinda Ares. Ares being Fen Ares, Orinda Ares. I mean, Ares is a star sign. The priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. So, our mom, I think, there was a note that I don't remember that I'll have to go back and check, that we found in a safe, that I think was hinting at this sort of shit. So, let me just read the description also of this fucking room we're in. Alright, let me take a look here. Archives. While drafting, blah blah blah. Countless shelves of documents and towering file cabinets make this otherwise immense space seem small and cramped. These archives contain almost a century of records and files pertaining to the Sinclair family's numerous interests, many of which are sealed and unable to be accessed. Interesting. Alright, well, that was quite the enlightening little document we got there. Yeah, there's the big old room here. Okay, so... Huh. Now, what is it? Oh, that must be one of the security doors. Alright, so if we get a key card, we can potentially get in there. I remember we could get the key card in the billiards room. Alright, so we have a little hose. Okay. And this is to the antechamber, but we don't know how to get in there yet. But we have reached it. Alright, let me go ahead and open this one. It's locked. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go in there, man. I mean, I'm using all my keys, but I'm just trying to... I'm in the information gathering stage. Let me just check that. Let me check some other shit in this room. I am, thoroughly intrigued. Wait, is that something? Nope. Thoroughly intrigued here. I'm getting into the lore of it, man. Alright, can I climb up here? Nope. Alright, I'm not seeing nothing, Lebowski. We're running out of keys, but I think I gotta just keep going, man. I gotta keep going. We're in those high-rank rooms, buddy. Use. Absolutely. Use them or lose them. Alright, so it's archives. We can't see it, so I'm not gonna do that. I can get a guest bedroom here. Nursery. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. So yeah, this is permanent now from now on, so that's not great, but whatever. Gem requirement. Guest bedroom. Do I just go? Do I just risk it for the biscuit here? To try to not get a dead end? You know what? I'm gonna risk it for the fucking biscuit, man. What the fuck is that? The rumpus room? Fuck yeah, dude. Okay, I gotta go to the rumpus room, of course. Of course, it looks like there's so much room for rumpus. There's a Shoo Shoo song I like a lot called the Rumpus Room that they did with it was Shoo Shoo and who are the other people in it? I can't fucking remember, but I like that song. Was it Battles or something? I can't remember. Anyway, checkers, backgammon. Is a Rumpus Room just like a fucking hangout room with spooky shit going on? I mean, so I see that there's Al Jazeera here. Al Zara, okay. Insert coin. I mean, I'm definitely going to do that, but hold on a sec. I want to check out more of this shit. We got some of that. We got a crown. We have a crow. We have a record player. A water cooler, little water cooler talk going on here. Yeah, some space. I mean, this is I mean, besides the horrible fucking checkered flooring that looks like something I'd put in an Animal Crossing house, this is a pretty sick room. I even like the wallpaper. There's a singing fish here. What does the fish say? Ooh, nope. Doesn't say anything. Can I turn the TV on? I want to play some checkers, man. Or backgammon. Okay. Well, I think I will, I want to talk to, Alzara. Let's see what happens. Give me my fortune, buddy. Oh. We got Freaky Friday? Dude, we got Freaky...
As it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin.
This is way more intense than I thought it would be.
You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara.
Hell yeah, brother.
And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
I mean, that's what I'm paying you for.
The image is becoming clear.
So that's us with some blueprints. Name drop. Name drop.
I see a boy.
That's me.
A boy standing on a shore of white sand.
White sand.
He is looking for something. Something he was told he would not find.
Okay. Red flag.
I see a black cat tied to a red flag.
White, black, red.
I hear the wind blowing.
Red is associated with us.
Does not stir.
Flag does not
I
stir.
see a door marked by a rogue moon.
Which is a medallion
Door that is always locked.
that woman is
and has
wearing.
no key. It is the door you have been searching for yet will not find.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
Beyond the dark waters.
Beyond the dark waters.
What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Interesting. Okay. So I'm guessing I can't put another coin in. Alright, well, that was interesting as well. I was not expecting that from the wild... I thought it was going to be like something like, you know, welcome to the circus of values or something like that. But that was a little more intense than that. So, it seems like the door that we are looking for has the same crescent moon as that amulet that woman was wearing, who I'm trying to remember, was that even Mary, which would have been our mom? Although I don't think it looked like... I'll have to go back and check that shit. Alright, well, anyway. Don't be locked. You're locked. Okay, you fucker. I could have told you that. Alright, but, alright, well, we're learning all sorts of fun shit. Alright, let's move back. Let's start heading back, because we have some locked rooms. So now, if I make it back to the security room, which is, I think, kind of just where we have to go anyway, I will definitely switch over the security to being door security, so in case I find a electric security, in case I find a fucking way to do all that shit. Alright, because you're locked too. Yeah, you're locked. Alright, let's see what laundering money entails. Alright, so we got an empty trash can here. Manly badass hero reference there. Alright, so we got a picture of, is it the moon or the earth being painted? I dig it. Alright, we got a plane. We got a laundry hamper thing. Got some cloth. Coat hangers. That shit. What does laundering money entail here? Alright, we got some bleach. Yep, bleach and more of the shit. I'm not seeing anything in particular that's all that interesting outside of the money laundering thing, which I will try to use, but that must be, I mean, I think our money's fine. Alright. Spin cycle, laundry services, spin cycle. This service costs 5 gold and will exchange all of your keys with all of your... Oh. Okay. 10 gold and will exchange all of your keys with all of your... I mean... Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it costs a lot, but, like, I just bought 3 fucking keys for 13 gold. I think that's pretty good. Maybe not. But we have 3 keys. Hell yeah, dude. Alright, well, now we can keep exploring. Alright, I don't know if that was a good idea or not, but we're living with it. I think that was pretty good. Alright, well, let's, yeah, we'll get to up there later. The rumpus room, but let's just go out this way then. Yeah, we can unlock this now. We'll use that. Furnace. You are more likely to draw red rooms while drafting. Bunk room. Or, I mean, these are all dead ends, which are not great. So, I mean, do we use our last gem here? No. Fuck it. I don't really want that yet. So... let's just do this one. Have we drafted... although, we haven't drafted the furnace. You know, fuck it. Let's just see what's in the furnace. I don't care. Alright, we got a furnace now. Let's go in. What does the furnace allow us to do? Is the question. Or is this just exclusively bad? Oh, there's a place to dig. Okay. Well, there we go. We got a key. We're rolling in keys now. Fuck yeah, dude. Alright, well, we got, we've already got, like, so many red rooms out anyway. Alright, well, I don't know what to do here, but... fuck it, dude. There it is, the furnace. Cool. Well, that was lame. I thought we'd be able to, like, burn something or something. We probably can with some puzzle-solving skills. Is that something down there? No, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. That's just from the light being cast by the furnace. Alright, well, there's not even any drawings in here, it doesn't seem like, or unless they're, like, on the... they're obscured by this room. Well, good to know. Good to know. Alright, well, that sucked. Eh, we're gonna move on here. Okay, well, let's go through the rumpus room. Rumpus room. Rumpus room. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. Here we go. 3 keys. What do we got? What do we got? Utility closet. Why is it all shimmery? Commissary. Which would allow us to get to the last rank. You know what? I must select one draft. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one to try to get to the end of the fucking thing. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it, dude. We don't have any money. I don't care. I don't care. I just want to get through here. Cost us a gem, but I'm greedy. Alright, this one says... so this one's just false. Yeah, so that's just a lie. Okay. Without, and yada yada, staff notice. And we could buy some shit, potentially, but we don't have any money. So, there we go. Alright, let's see. What is this? Locked. Unlock. And the lavatory at the end here. We can't do that one, so it's between this and the lavatory. I'm gonna do this one. Although we still haven't seen the lavatory, I don't think, but I want to try this one out. Let's see what it is. It's the boudoir, which allows us to keep going. Fuck yeah, dude. Alright, what's, we made it to rank 9. Alright. We've made it to the end here. Can I see anything out the window? Nah, it doesn't look like it. Alright, we got, a box with that little emblem on it. We got the painting thing again. Boudoir has a, safe in it, right? A safe in it that has a Christmas... yeah, now I can read the note at least. Hey, we got a gem. Nice. And, yeah, let me read this again. Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our dear Marion's disappearance from the public record. Yeah, okay, so that's our mom. It is no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I am shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Having never had a family name nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifices she did, but for the love of God, do not, by that same display of weakness, clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid and must be made to see the color of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her story is to deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son, Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit upon your grave when he learns of this your cursed foolishness. Needless to say that we will not be coming for Christmas this year, Daniel. All right, so that has to do with the whole rigmarole that we saw earlier. So there's a mysterious... So I think our mom is assumedly dead, but we don't know the details of why she's dead yet. But she was, I think, a part of that anti-royalist movement, it seemed like. Anyway, locked, and you know what? We use the key. We were greedy. And storeroom, maid's chambers. I want to try to get around the antechamber here. Fucking... Although storeroom gives us more shit, but fuck it. I'll do storeroom. Why not? Yeah, let's do storeroom. Maybe that's a mistake. I don't know how to get into the antechamber. Maybe you have to find the right door that's open or something. So maybe I fucked that up. Maybe I should have just gone with the one that we can't see. But, I mean, there's still the one more over there. Although it's through a key door. Yeah, okay, maybe I should have done the unknown. Maybe, like, only one of the 3 antechamber doors is open. I don't fucking know, man. Anyway, we got some shit. It's a storeroom again, and then there's the little bird here. Which is... I'm thinking from the story that our mom wrote. Right? Alright, we got some wheat. And we got, match. Okay, well, there we go. Alright, well, let's keep on rolling. Let's keep on rolling, you know? What can I buy for a coin? Nothing. Great. How much do keys cost, by the way, though? There's no keys, so... You know, I think that the 13 for 3 was maybe a fine deal. It allowed us to keep going at the very least. Let's keep on rolling here. So we have one more key here. There's that locked room. There's the antechamber that's blocked off here that we don't know how to get into yet. That's blocked off, so we have to backtrack out quite a bit now. So we're going to be running on some steps. We're going to lose immediately the money that we just made. So, that's cool. That's cool. It's all good. Alright, you know, we're giving our alms for the poor. It's for a good cause. This one's locked, though, over here, so I could open this one. Is that worth it, though? There's only 2 little spots there. Yeah, fuck it. Use it. Use the key. Utility closet. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. I mean, that would have been good to get earlier. It's a dead end utility closet. I mean, I want to be able to do this too. Yeah, I'm going to do the utility closet this time. Alright. I want to see what's up here. What's up here? Although, okay, we have to go to the fucking thing. So, off. Keycard entry system off. Danger. Oh, so that'll mean that that one's open now. That one's open. Okay, there we go. Darkroom on. Okay, I should have gone into the dark rooms to turn it off. That's okay, though. Garage on. Vac indicator. So this is that little puzzle I was talking about. So green, 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 green. Blue. No. Okay, wait. So that's purple now. Okay, wait. So we have to get them all purple except for this one. And it seems like the logic here is that if I turn this green, it'll turn red. If I click it again, and then if I click this, this becomes purple. If I click this, that becomes purple, alright? So the red one becomes purple, but this one needs to become purple, so how does that work? You need to be red, so you need to turn purple. And then I do this. No. Oh shit. Okay, so you need to be green, you need to be red, purple, red, purple, 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 purple. Okay, well we did it. We did the thing. I don't know. It said there'd be more details in the thing. So, there you go. They're all purple. I don't fucking know if that did anything. But there you go. Alright, we got that shit. Okay, now we know where to come. So that... I think that means, though, that that key door will be open. But I could also go back down to the security... I'm going to go back down to the security room. So yeah, I'm going to do it like this. So I'm going to go down. And... we're using some steps here. It's okay. It's okay. I think we're okay. I go back to the security room. And I'm going to make it so that security's high. Okay? Keycard system. Security system settings. Security level. High, baby. High. Alright. High. And I think it's offline now. So... we should have a lot of opened security doors. Now let me come in here. Oh, it's just on. What the fuck? This never happened before. Alright, we get a gem. Okay, we get a gem here. Ooh. Oh, what the hell is that? It's red. Whatever it is. It's two maids. One of whom is holding a broom. And one of whom is holding a feather duster. Similar to the stained glass windows in the chapel. What room are they in? They're in one with hanging plants. There's plants around. Okay, okay. Interesting, interesting. Is there a note about this? I don't know. Okay, okay. Oh, it's the same one, but it's out of focus now. And it looks spooky, kind of. He's holding a feather duster, holding a broom. Are there multiples of these? Wait. Okay, so this is showing us more of the background now. So this one shows us less of the background. This one shows us more of the background. Is this like a spot the differences sort of a thing? Oh, wait, what's that up in the top left? Wait, what's that up in the top left? Oh no, I can't make that shit out, bro. Interesting, though. Interesting. Okay, well, what's this one? What's this one? There's a bust and a bishop in the background with a ship sitting at a desk. It's a woman in front of a computer. There's an urn. Stuff to notice. Open drawer. Open drawer. Okay, okay. Looks like a little office area or something. So that must correspond to an actual room in here, I would imagine. Okay, okay. There's the orchard and it has a heart there. Once again, I need to check if the keys can be used, like, outside. Potentially, that's potentially what I need to do next, actually. Okay, okay. Yeah? Wait. Print notes. HS, so Herbert Sinclair, has requested yet another print of her ladyship, I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said the last development was too dark to keep, so keep an eye on that. Interesting. Alright, and that's her ladyship right there, assumedly. It's too dark. Okay. There's a hidden detail. Another print of her ladyship, I assume, for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as a large print of the enclosed photograph. He said that the last development was too dark, so keep an eye on that. So, what is being hidden by it being too dark? I don't know. We'll come back to that. Can I like use some of the other shit in this room? What's that? Nope. Alright, so we got cameras, we got film shit. Okay, what is this? That's the same one again. Okay, wait. Same one. What is the significance of this? Maybe if you, like, overlay all the pictures. The shit's kinda spooky, man. I don't know. What am I supposed to be getting from this? It's like varying... There's 3 of the same picture-ish. Are they all the same, or are they different? You say what I'm seeing? It's probably like a spot the differences sort of a thing. Alright, let's keep looking at shit. I'll come back to that. Alright, we got more stuff here. We have a camera, Syncaco camera. Hands holding it in front of a tub. It's probably the lavatory. But I don't know the significance of that yet. Maybe the angle. Alright. Okay, yeah, he's taking a selfie. Hey, bud. But let's see what's in here. Alright, so... He's taking a selfie in the bathroom. For what purposes? Can we get a camera as an item? Maybe I need to do the same thing that he did if I get a camera. God, this fucking creepy-ass image again and again and again. Alright. I mean, maybe we have to replicate the angle of that photo or something, too. Alright, so we got a picture down there. I can't... There's a note down there that I can't read. Alright. And... maybe we have to be replicating, like, the room layouts here. Like, notice, this is like the dining room, and that back there, I think, is the guest room. And it says that there's like a little note there, so maybe if we get it set up so that, that it's the dining room connected to the guest room, maybe we can get the note. I'm wondering. I don't know, but that would be interesting. Something to keep an eye on. For sure. Alright. Okay, so these are the 2 drawings there. Clock and lock. Alright, another one of the fucking orchard. Yep. There's that. And there's another selfie. Gotta love it. Gotta love a selfie king. I can't take any of these cameras, of course. Alright, we have an egg timer. Okay. Go that shit. Alright, well, there's a lot to see in here. There's a lot to see in the red rooms. So they're like bad, but they give you a lot of, like, clues. You see what I'm saying? Alright, anyway, let's draft one up. Let's go up. Alright, maid's chamber, less likely to find items laying around in your house. Lose half of your fucking steps. Hell no, bro. We ain't doing that. Let me try to do... The maid's chamber works pretty well. Honestly. but the less likely to find items around your house thing is kind of annoying. I don't know what this is, though. Let's just do this. Fuck it, dude. What'll be, will be. Hey, it's all... Is that the lavatory? Yeah, it is. Alright, what does lavatory do again? It's just a lavatory. Alright, it's red, though. Alright, let me come in here. Alright, HSS. So I think this is where that picture was taken, though. It was a selfie right in here. Him looking right in there. And you have some paintings here. It's the fucking... Yeah, what the fuck is all this shit, dude? I need to take a shit. Okay. Well, I think this is the angle that he was looking at from. So he was, like, standing here. So maybe we need to take a picture in here or something like that. You know, I wonder if, like, there's a Steam... No, it couldn't have a screenshot feature tie-in. Could it? That'd be wild. There must be an item. There must be, like, a camera item that we get at some point. We have to come in here and snap a little selfie of ourselves. A cute little selfie. Alright, we'll come back. Alright, let's go over here. Let's see what's up. Alright, weight room. I don't want that. Laboratory. House experimental features. Yes, please. Absolutely. Alright, laboratory. Hell yeah, brother. This seems great. Yeah, let's just go in. Alright, what's up? This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. Ooh. Okay, so... Does that mean that the boiler room has to be down, like, below it, then? In order for this thing to work? I mean, obviously it doesn't seem to be working anymore. Yeah, no power. Alright. Alright, good to know. Alright, well, I don't know if we just need a boiler room in the house, which we saw earlier, but we did not take. Or if it legitimately needs to be, like, right below this thing. Anyway. There we've got some equations and shit. Some fucking chemicals, and... Periodic table of elements. 3, 8, 12, 2, 5, 9, 11. Sorry. Never forget. 10. So 1, 2... let me just... Okay, there's a little fucking thing. Let me try to write this shit out, actually, you know? Let me type this up real quick. Let me type it up, okay? I'm gonna type this up, and I'm gonna bring up a... Because I have not memorized my periodic table of the elements. Sorry. So let me go ahead and bring it up on my phone here. I just want to see if I can figure this out. Periodic table. Alright, so that one... So number 1... Just fucking see this. Alright, so 1, 2, 3... So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So PU. Alright, so P. Which is, I mean, I can always just get that later. It's plutonium. Alright, and then 2 is 3 from the left, and then down 1 kind of ish. Alright, 1, 2, 3. So that one's S, sulfur. PUS. I hope this is not you, Sinclair, you dog. Cease your madness right now. Oh, push. Alright, push. And we got a word, ladies and gentlemen, because that's hydrogen over there. 4. The, so TH, it's probably the. 4, 5, which is, fucking, why is it all together like that? Let me just check. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's fine, okay. So there's missing spots there, but it should be okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Push. Oh, is it gonna be 3? 6 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. EU. Yeah, so EU. Push 3 U. All right, so 7 now, which is PA. Okay. PA. UPA, probably. Push 3 up, and it's probably the and. Fucking 8. What's 8? All right, 8 is F. F. And then 9 is fucking. God damn, brother. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. It's a T. T. So after 3 up after, and 10 is fucking RN, right? RN. Is that correct? After, and 11 is I. Okay, and 12 is NE. Alright, so let me just try to make sense. It's push 3 up after 9. Push 3 up after 9. Good to know. Push 3 up after 9. That's probably that. So 9, 3. Alright, well, we need the boiler room. Alright, well, there we go. We solved a puzzle-ish. Half of a puzzle. Hey, there we go. We got a long, dark road there, the chode. Okay, we got some fucking waves and things going on. Lots of mathematical stuff, mumbo-jumbo. There's a fishing rod there. And I can't read all that shit, dude. Whatever. I'm just looking around. Excuse me. We have the buzzy boom. And we got a microscope here. We got an array of flasks. We have a blue tank and a red tank. Is this for the truth and this is for the lies? Oh, okay. God, I could have just... I didn't need to look it up. Alright, whatever. That works for me. Anyway, we got a magnifying glass. Wooden brass magnifying glass. I like the rhyme there. Inspect documents of the estate more closely. Ooh. Wait, what? What? What does that mean? Wait, how do I want to read some shit. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, this is amazing. I know what to do with that, I believe. Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, man. I can't wait till I get back into there. All right. I typically work over at Cinca Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine tests. You're not part of the turbo team. I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I've been unable to find the laboratory in the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is atypical? And if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. Kimberly Thompson. Was that what the... Okay, use the magnifying glass. There we go. Let me just look around. Let me just inspect here. I'm just inspecting. Can I get like a fucking red tint on this? So it's like an old Clue puzzle, you know? And you could find the secret message to solve the mystery. I don't know, man. Anyway. Cool. Oh yeah, I bet that is probably a thing. Can I like dye the fucking... Wait. Can I dye the... Because there's the red signature earlier, so I wonder if we dye the fucking magnifying glass red, and then I hold it over that if I could see it. Is there a way to do that? Because that would be kinda sick. Alright, what's up, bro? Heating and cooling curves. H2O melting point at 0.1 ppt. 0.5 ppt. Alright, heating cooling curves. Room temperature. Melting point. This is for, fucking... Melting point. Room temp. Complete thaw. Ice down there. Okay. So it's water. Yeah, H2O melting. Yeah, fucking stupid. All right, anyway, I was like trying to deduce what I'm just like, am I stupid or is this just water? But then it literally says H2O melting point. Test 205 at atmospheric pressure 93 kPa in Mount Holly freezer. Lab technician Randolph M. And I gotta take a little inspection here. Little inspection. I mean, it goes from dark blue to purple to red. Interesting. What is this telling me? The secrets. There must be a secret in here. Maybe not. Alright, well, this is the most boring fucking lab. Wait, why is that not... Wait a second. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, it is working. Alright, so that'll work from here on out. Alright, we got kitchen. Let me just fucking do that one. Yeah. Because I don't really want these. Well, I could do the kitchen. That's a guaranteed continuation here. Yeah, fuck it. I'll do the... Well. Yeah. Fuck it. I'll do that. Alright, that works. It continues along. Alright, so... Let me just keep looking here, though. The water lab. Ooh. Effective immediately, electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. So that's a lie. So it doesn't... It doesn't only need to be accessed via the terminal. Alright, whatever. Alright. St. Holly Laboratory. Press enter. Experiment setup, research logs, pause experiment, log into network. I want to see the research logs. No experiments found. Research logs will be available the day after an experiment has been performed. Interesting. Okay, okay. Log into network. Terminal password. Ooh. Ooh. What would the password be? Oh, the password was out on that other... In the commissary? Is that... Yeah, it'd be a commissary thing. Although I don't know if that applies to the... to this. Maybe it's over here somewhere. Like, hidden in these little clues. Nah, mean? You never know. But anyway, let me try to set up an experiment. Let's see what's up. Okay. Experiment setup in the laboratory. You are free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Ooh. Choose a cause from column A and an effect from column B. When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps and then set your steps to 40. Ooh. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, each time you eat an apple, set your steps to 40. Damn. Permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. Lose 10 steps and gain 20 gold. That's interesting. What do you spend? I mean, we're out of gem. Is this for today or is this for tomorrow? It's supposed to be for today, right? Set your steps to 40 is pretty fucking crazy, right? What does permanently add 1 gold to your allowance? Is that like the money you get at the beginning of every day? Like, if I could I just, like, somehow get out to the orchard and then just turn, like, get a fuckload of my allowance? Lose 10 steps and gain 20... I don't want to do that. It's between these two. And it's between these two. But we've already drafted most of our red rooms anyway. I mean, this would be pretty fucking busted, though, right? I mean, just boom, boom. Yeah, let's fucking do it. Let's fucking do it. There we go. Start the experiment. Cool. Alright. That's pretty cool. Well, now the gymnasium. We could draft the gymnasium. No problem. No problem. Okay. Anyway, I don't know the fucking password yet. I'd like to go back at some point, but I'm going to continue on this way. Alright, so we have the kitchen here. The kitchen. Okay, okay, okay. And we have no money, so presumably this isn't going to do anything. Banana, club sandwich, chef's salad. Yeah, but we can't afford anything. Country stew pie. Cool. Alright. Wait, we get a bonus if there's a boiler? There's so many things that want us to have a fucking boiler room. I should have gotten that shit when I could have. But I had no foresight for this, man. How could I have known? How could I have known? Alright, let's go through here. Weight room. Alright, yeah, let's do this. Fucking weight room. And then I get 40. Yeah. Fuck it, dude. Look at that. Minus 10. But then it goes up to 40. Ooh, baby. Alright, look at that. We lift weights, but we continue on. Alright, let's get swole. K-hole makes your brain swole. Alright, we got that shit. We got that shit. We got a punching bag. Can I punch it? It's red, just like me. Because I'm the Red Prince, baby. Alright. Get a clock. We got all this shit. Yeah, let's try to go down first, I guess. I don't fucking know, man. There's another gym. Whenever you enter gymnasium, lose 2 steps. Seems like kind of a waste, but this is the same thing. Yeah, fuck it, let's do another gymnasium. Look at that, this is the swole section of the house, baby. Alright, let's go ahead and put one here, okay. Terrace. Green rooms do not cost those to draft. Ooh. Ooh. Or I can get the observatory. +1 constellation for each time of that. You know what, I want to get this. That seems pretty good. Also, I don't think I've been to the terrace. That looks beautiful. That looks awesome, man. I love that. Alright, guest bedroom, maid's chamber. Is it time to get the maid's chamber? Probably not. Probably not. Guest bedroom, though, +10 steps, but then we're going to set it down anyway. Yeah, let's just fucking do this. Fuck it. We get the maid's chamber. We're not getting any items anymore. It's so sad. Wait, why? Oh, okay, we're up to 40 now. Alright. Oh yeah, we lose 5 and then we go back up to 40. Yep. Alright, do I want to go down or do I want to go up? Well, first of all, let me go to the terrace. It's a dead end. Let's just see what's up. So actually, I should have gone out to the terrace first before drafting. Yeah, that was stupid. But hey, we get a fucking gem for our troubles. This is nice. This is nice. Look at this. So that must be the little path that we can get on. And what I'm thinking, like I said earlier, is if I can get out there, and if I put a chapel on this side, I'm trying to think here, I can see what that 8th angel is. See? You say what I'm saying, dude? Alright. Anyway, let's get a move on here. It doesn't seem like there's anything to see here, necessarily. Although I do like the nice, good old view there. Cool. And that fucking mountain looks like the emblem for this place. To note. Alright, let's go back down, get swole. Okay, okay. I'm gonna go into the... Let me just take a look. What's in there? There's a necktie painting. Can I, like, shoot some b-balls outside the school? Let's go up. Let's go up here. Alright, so that middle part is inaccessible forever now. BT dubs. Which is fine. Alright, let's just go in here. Cool. What does this say? The day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount St. Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have an interest in attending services may contact Mrs. Babbage for details. In following the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid and must leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. Mrs. Babbage. All right. What secrets do you contain? I don't see any secrets so far. All right, well, good to know. All right, we have an aviator and that shit. All right, we got the Mila. All right, Mila with the broom. And she's an angel, so that's Mila. We saw that earlier. All right, here we go. Ooh, I got a magnifying glass. I can take a look-see. What am I seeing here? What am I missing? Okay. You know, I bet... Oh, dude, I bet the fucking red room... The magnifying glass... If I can get, like, a red filter on the fucking magnifying glass, dude... That would be sick. That'd be sick. Alright. Cool. I mean, so we've seen pictures of some of these people, by the way. Like, we've seen the maid, obviously, from our creepy-ass photo. We've seen her. We've seen that guy. That's the other maid. Okay. So we have a recurring cast of characters that, and we like that. All right, what's over here? West Wing Hall. Garage. +3 keys, dude. But it's a dead end. But we also turned the power on to the garage. Yeah. I'm gonna need to do this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all of the dead ends I'm creating here, but it simply must be done. Alright, we got power in here. And, oh, baby, look at that. What's this all about? There's a... Oh my gosh! Whoa! Alright, I was not expecting that. Holy shit. Alright, we got a test tube. We got a clawfoot tub. We got an oil slick. We got all this shit. Okay, man. We're learning lots. Alright, what's this say? Christoph, this is the 3rd time this month you and the car have been gone when the services were required. When your services were required. I don't care how long you have been driving for this, for his lordship, sorry. Your absence must be accounted for, Mrs. Babbage. All right. Hidden messages. She's dotting her I's. Okay. You crossing your T's, though. That's the real... Yep, you're crossing your T's. Okay. She's clear. It's all good. All right, what's this? We got a vice grip. I'm gonna put my balls in there. Don't let the intrusive thoughts win. Let's see here. We're taking a look around here. Just taking a look around, dude. Take a look around. Can I take the car out for a spin? Please. Come on. Ooh. SWNSNG. That's going to be important at some point. I can guarantee it. You're going to like the way you look. Anything I can see inside the car. Let me get my car keys. Looks like there could be a locked trunk, but it isn't really. Alright, well, I'm definitely going to go for a little stroll out here. Alright, a little stroll. Yeah, baby. Alright, let's do it. Here we go. Alright, we have a ladder. Thomas ladder. Alright, what's on? So this does count as a new room. So we've gotten outside. Oh, that joins up there. Look at that. Okay, this takes us to a gate over here. Cool. But we can't open the gate. We are gated inside. Very sad. Is that the only place that the garage can spawn, or can it spawn anywhere? I don't know. Anyway, let's check out down here. Does this count as another room? No, it does not. It's all part of the same room. We're outside. Alright, cool. Is there anything good here, around here? So I'm wondering, this must connect up to the front, I would assume. But, you know what they say. Assuming makes an ass out of you and me. Ha ha ha. Alright, this is the terrace here. Can I get under the terrace or something? Is there a hidden Easter egg under the terrace? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Well, it doesn't look like it's anything super spectacular. I mean, there's a fuckload of bird baths. This will give us, like, an easy way to get, like, a shortcut to get in and out of the house. A little bit. Potentially. Alright. Ooh, there's the shed, though, too. Oh wait, no, this is okay. This is the front of the house. Yeah, yeah. Wait. So that's the gate. So I wonder if we can open this now. Yeah, we can. All right, so we opened it up. Is that going to be open permanently now? The west gate has been permanently unlocked. Hell yeah. Permanent changes do not reset every day. All right, that's amazing. That's awesome. All right, so next goal, get the fucking chapel, the chapel roan on the west side of the house so I can take a little peeksy doodle, you know what I'm talking about? All right, so we got a nice little stream here and we have a shed over here. I gotta check out what this is all about. What is all boot? Alright, what do we got over here? We got some shit. Got some shit. Alright, so we got a downed tree. Alright, what's in here? Oh shit, dude. What? What, bro? Alright, tool shed, two special items. Hovel, special floor plans now cost additional steps instead of gems. Oh, fuck, dude. That could be really good with our resetty shit. Man. But I want those special items as well. And I want to know what's confidential. You know what? I'm gonna go with hovel. I'm gonna go with the hovel. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do that. We hovel in and out here. Alright, we're getting into our Yoda mode here. Alright, so we got a... Oh, plus they count as a bedroom, so we gained 5. Alright, cool. We got a Rumpelstiltskin set up over here. We got bed with hay. We got all that shit. Can I cook up a nice, delicious meal for my family here? Not appear so. Alright, ooh, what does this say? Notice of termination. Dear Mr. Ravane, your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the grounds have been greatly appreciated. However, I regret to inform you that your services as the groundskeeper at Mount Holly will no longer be required effective immediately. The decision has been made after careful consideration and is based upon repeated observations of documented instances of neglect in the performance of your duties. The state of the green rooms in particular has deteriorated significantly over the last few months, which reflects poorly on the rest of the staff. You're required to vacate the hovel by the 28th of March, ensuring all tools and equipment belonging to the estate are returned to the tool shed in good condition. Your final wages will be settled promptly upon completion of these instructions. We thank you for your time and service and wish you the best in your future endeavors. Anne Babbage, house manager. Anne seems like a piece of shit. She's like, so look at this. Your half-hearted dedication is appreciated. Fuck Ms. Babbage, dude. She's no good news. Alright, got some bear traps. Rumpelstiltskin. Nice little bed. Alright, we got a washboard. Can we start like a little washboard band? Apparently not. Alright, can I take the candle? Nope. The mandel candle? Absolutely not. Alright, well, we got our hovel. And, let's get a move on. Alright. I think I'll go around to the start now, rather than going back to the garage. There's still shit that we can connect up with that gymnasium, but I also wanted to go back and check some other shit, and there's also this hallway over here that we haven't done yet. So, I think I'm gonna start by going over here. I can always go back outside and then go through. Does this count as going to another room here? It does. Okay, so to note, this is a separate room than over there. Good to know. So that counts as a step. I also just kind of want to check some of the more of the stuff, other stuff outside. Nah, mean. Closet. Oh, interesting. So yeah, you can see that that's all blocked off there now. I don't know if it was blocked off before. But yeah, it seems that the outside is affected by which ones you choose. Let me just take a look down here. No harm. Alright, so there's gotta be something to this one right over there, you know what I'm talking about? Let me see. There's a little storage thing down here, too. Spooky tunnel with a bunch of boxes and shit. Which is still spooky. will play its ominous music as we go in. I wonder if we need to, like, light these somehow. I don't know, though. Alright. It was playing spooky music earlier before when I checked this out, I think. From what I remember. Is there a sprint button here? I need to move quicker. Oh, left trigger does make you go faster. Oh, I didn't know that. I should have been doing that this whole time. Whatever. Okay. It's fine. Let me just go up here. I want to check out the orchard again, because there's a lock. Oh, dude, I bet the fucking... I bet the pantry puzzle maybe lets you into the orchard? Also, what is this again? Because we turned the power off. I was wondering if maybe that would open up. Doesn't look like it. I just want to check down here real quick. I know we're wasting some steps here, but I don't remember what was over here exactly. I just want to check it out. Because we got our little thing here. We can call it a night, which I don't want to do, obviously. Yeah, now that we've turned the power off, can we get in here, is what I'm wondering. No, it doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like it. Okay, but let's check the, was it a 3-digit code on the, on this thing here? 4 digits. Never mind then. Alright, to the orchard there. I don't think that I have enough info for a 4-digit code. Nah, I don't. I don't know. And I don't think the pantry would give us a 4-digit code. I think at most it'd be 3 digits that it would give us. If we determine, like, the price of that shit. Actually, I think I fucking did the math on this. Let me just check this real quick. Alright, I'm backing out here real quick. Let me just make sure while I'm here. I have it in Eclipse, I believe. Alright, Eclipse. Why does... Dude, the fucking search feature on Windows is so garbage, man. It doesn't fucking do anything. Oh, no, sorry, it's not Eclipse. I'm stupid. It's Obsidian. There we go, that's why. Eclipse is the fucking Java IDE. God damn it. Alright, let me just take a look here real quick. Switch over to Blueprints. And let me close that shit. I know you guys can't see this, but I just want to check something real quick. So... Puzzles. Fucking... Pantry. Where's the pantry? Right. Pantry. Note. 5 apples worth 10 steps, worth 10 coins, and 15 steps worth 25 steps. Yeah, it doesn't tell me anything. Alright, never mind. Never mind. Okay, so... I don't know. Anyway, let's get back into the house. Let's get a move on. Let's get a move on. How long have I been playing this also? Let me just check. I mean, of course, I'm gonna finish the day. I'm not gonna just fucking quit. An hour 30! Holy shit, this has been a long day. I was thinking this would be kind of a quick little video, but this is a long run that we got going on here. Anyway, let's go in here. Let's go in here. Let me just check you for secrets. Checking you for... Oh, no, I want to go back. Let's see. Ooh, wait, that says something. The White Sea of Yore. The White Sea. Look at that. And up there it says, Morajai, 4 cents. The White Sea of Yore. The colors and shit matter so much in this game. Alright, I don't know what for yet. 4 cents. Good to know. Alright, that's useful. Alright. Let's take a look at this. Let me just look at this real quick, too. Now we're good. Okay. Simon, get the fucking magnifying glass out of here. Alright. Overnight, yada yada yada. Okay, I think that we'll be able to see if we need to zoom in, although... Let me just check. Herbert. We got a nice high-def signature there. Alright, well, good enough. Let me just check all these notes. Gotta get a look at those feet up close, man. Okay. Call it a day. There's the fucking... Should I check the... There was a note. Yeah, let me check this. It was this note over here. Let me see if I can see what this says. There we go, okay. Did they ever prove he was the one that stole the Baron's mail? Ooh, wait. Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Ravane to sender, as he no longer is employed with our staff. And they said, did they ever prove that he was the one who stole the Baron's mail? Denny stole the Baron's mail, potentially. Alright, we have anything in here? Let's check this. 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6. Well, I have all the purple indicators. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. Alright. Alright. I'm liking how this is going. Alright, let me just check this out. There we go. We can take a look at the stamp now. The Grand Realm of Fen Ares. We talked about that earlier. And there's the fucking... There's the stationary flag. It's not moving. In fog we are lost. In fire we are found. Alrighty. So he's in Fen Ares. So, okay, wait. Black cat, red flag, Fen Ares. That's the symbol of Fen Ares. Alright, what's this fucking... This fucking, genie's gonna tell us everything we need to know. Alright, let me check all this shit out. Alright. I'll be noting this. I need to add it to my copious notes that I will be doing after this, because I'm getting back into this game. I'm not gonna lie, like, I feel bad. There are people who are pestering me to keep playing this game, and I wanted to, and I was like, it just seems like so much effort to get back into it, but I am now seeing why I need to finish this game. Because this is sick. It's all making sense. It's all making sense to me now, kind of. Ish, we're getting there. Alright, we're moving on. Let's explore some new territory before we get back to the other shit. Alright, so... We got some praying hands, we got the crowbar, yep, from this positioning here. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. There we go, so it's the ones... Okay, so the ones in the West Wing are either less likely or equally likely to be locked, because that's false. There we go. Alright. So let's draft you. Aquarium is every color of room. God, I want the aquarium, but also it might be good to save that for later, because we're... to get our steps later. You know what I'm talking about? Because we'd set it to 40 if we do that. So I want to save some red rooms. Although I really want to go to the aquarium. And it connects up nicely. Yeah, fuck it. We do the aquarium. We ball. We aquarium. We do the aquarium, man. Alright, so... we go up to 40 again. Cool. Alright, what's up? Step requirement 3 steps. That's nothing, man. That's nothing. Alright, so... this is the corner. So, I want to do the observatory here. For sure. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get another constellation thing going on. Excellent stuff. Alright, I really want to check out the aquarium. I think I'm going to check out the observatory first. Yeah. Okay, let's check out the observatory first again. Alright, how many we got? We got like, fucking... let me take a peek-see here. 2. Wow. Well, actually, yeah, I can click on it, right? Click on it. Do I have any constellation? 2. The twins. A pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. Thank you. Thank you, twins. Cool. Alright, let's take a look at this shit. Let's see if I can zoom in. By Richard Witt, Fen Ares, Bird and Sons Publishing, Stargaze Companion. Let me take a little closer look here. What do I see? Nothing. Okay, I need to move it physically off the screen. Alright, here we go. Preface. Let me see if there's anything I zoom in on. Zooming in. I like Draxus. He's kind of sick. Alright, doesn't look like it. Although the... wait. Look at the page numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. We're missing 6. We're missing 9, 10... and we're missing 13, 14, and then all the way up to 20. That is interesting. Does that mean that there's... no, there's not... I don't think there's... are there missing constellations, or... is that a code? A little code that we got? Let me read this real quick. The number of complete... book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations, and the observed effects that accompany each one. Alright, so... interesting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, 9, 10, 13, 14, all that shit. Alright, well, I'll note that. I don't know how to use it yet, really. It has a flan right there. Good stuff. Good stuff. Spinning the world. Good to know, though. Alright, alright. Cool, cool. Let me just go up here, check that out again. Just to make sure I don't miss anything. And doesn't look like it. Alright, we're good, we're good. Alright, cool. So, let's continue our journey upwards here. Upwards. Alright, what are we drafted? Spare room, veranda, greater chance of finding items in green rooms. I want that. Veranda, for sure. Faux show, dude. Hell yeah. Although it cuts off the aquarium. Doesn't matter, though. Doesn't matter. Alright. Yeah, let's go out here. Hell yeah, dude. Pebbles. Not even worth picking up. Well, I'm doing it anyway. Although, does it actually go into my inventory? Doesn't look like it. Alright, so yeah, just straight up nothing. Alright. We dig this up. Nothing of interest is buried here. Cool. Very, very cool. Alright. Yeah. 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 Alright, let's go up here. Coat check. Check one item and retrieve it on another day. Wow. Same time, this would be a good place for a nursery because it's a dead end, although gymnasium, doesn't really matter. What's the archive? I want to check this shit out. Although coat check, that could be good too. We haven't drafted it yet either. We can take a look. Do I want this? Yeah, let's do coat check. Let's check it out. I'll leave a key for like tomorrow, maybe. Why not? Or I could leave the magnifying glass here. Oh, that'd be good. I'll come back here later. All right, coat check. What's up, dude? Ooh, I want to read this, though. 008-007, claim check. What's up? Check item, retrieve item. There's not an item to retrieve. Alright, well, I'll leave that there for now. I want to keep going around with the, well, let me see. Check item. Sleeping mask, shovel, compass, magnifying glass. Alright, we'll come back for this. We'll come back for this. Because I want to keep using the magnifying glass, but I should be able to make it back here at some point, I think, maybe. Anyway, we still got a good number of steps, so we can get to step in here. And let's try to find some more secrets. Alright, aquarium time, aquarium time. Hell yeah, there's a fucking key, dude. What the hell? There's a little filing cabinet and shit. Wait, is that the archive? Alright, there's a spiral staircase, constellation. That looks like the fucking archive, and there's a fish. There's a fish. What's that all about? Okay, okay. Ooh, a little spot to dig up here. I got a rock. Fuck you. I always get so excited. That's another... Okay, that's a room. That's a bedroom. And there's some little fish there. Which bedroom is that? I don't know. I'll have to look. I'll have to rewatch the footage. It's got... Look at that, though. There's a yellow thing, a yellow thing, and a red thing. Wait, there's gems. Are those gems? Wait. Yeah, okay, wait. Yellow, red. What? Huh, okay. Then this is a... is that a grill? Iron grilling grates. And that's the parlor, maybe? Maybe the parlor? I don't know. But there's like a yellow thing there. What are those? What are those? That's the laundry room. Alright, so that's the laundry room. What is this telling us? These all correspond to different rooms. And there's fish. And there's these little yellow and red thingamabobs down here. Did this, like, put items in those rooms? Or something? I don't know. We'll have to come back for that. Alright, anyway. I want to go back to the dark room at some point. Question is, which way do I want to go? Do I want to go to the hallway, entrance hall? Entrance hall has fucking chests now, so I kind of want to go back to the entrance hall. Yeah, let's just do that anyway. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Yeah, let's go back here. And let's get those chests. Cool. Yeah, I'll use a key on it. What do we get? We get 2 dice. Wow, and then some gold. Give the goblin some gold. Alright, so use this now. And what have we got this time? We got gems, which are basically useless now because of the hovel. Alright, we've already been in there. We're good. Alright, and let's go presumably this way. Yeah, let's go in here. And we'll see if I can see anything spectacular with this little magnifying glass here. You say what I'm saying? You say what I'm saying? Greetings from Reddington. Sure. Sure, dude. Alright, let me check. Is this Mary? I don't know, but let's take a look. Well, she's just like looking at me as soon as I zoom in. Alright, but there's the moon bracelet. Or sorry, necklace. Excuse me. Alright. So... yeah. Okay. Let's move on out here, too. Is there a note in here? Would not appear so. Okay, let's go over here. We're now in the green room. And there's the closet, which has nothing to look at. So, we don't need to go in there. We just go over here to the, yeah, here's the... Now I want to check this. I want to check this. Here we go. There we go, wait. SWA Swan Song. Terminal password is Swan Song. And where's the laboratory? There's the lavatory. Oh, the laboratory is through the dark room, which we want to go to anyway. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, wait, here we go. Red memos equals lies unless written of hand. Wait, written by hand, right by hand. So, red memos are lies if they aren't written by hand. Blue memos are true always. Okay. Alright, Swan Song. Remember Swan Song. And this one's not. Yep, okay, yep. That one's a lot. Alright, we're good. We're cooking now. We are cooking. Alright. Yeah, let's go into the dark room next, and then we'll go to the... Well, we'll take a look at the pictures and zoom in. We're going to zoom in on these pictures. Let me take a look. Don't need that. Alright, what's up? What am I looking for? There's gotta be secrets in here. What secrets do you keep from me? You know, I wonder if there's a way to turn the red light off and keep the... Like, turn this to, like, normal light. Oh, wait, can I look at the lock? Oh, fuck. No. It's 7? Does that say 7 on it? I don't know. What is it? 11:28. Bro, I bet that unlocks it. I need to check that. 11:28. Remember that. 11:20. November 28th. Okay. Alright, what secrets do you contain? Give me the secrets. Give me the secret sauce. Alright. No. What do we got here? Ugly mug. Spookiness. Alright. Nothing there. What about this? Anything in particular? Remember 11:28 in Swan Song. That's all I need to know. Excuse me. What's that up there? Nothing, 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 nothing. Okay. Let's just take a look at this one too, just to be sure. 1128. 7 still, potentially. But I think it's 1128 for sure. Okay, okay. Let's take a closer look at you. Can I see in his eyes and see like what he was seeing? Potentially. Doesn't appear to be. Okay. Although, let's see if there's anything special here that I can see. Faucet of the tub does not appear so. Okay. Alright. NBD. Cool. Alright, I think I've looked at all these that I need to. Except for maybe this one. What is that? I don't know. I can't tell if that's anything. I'm wondering if we somehow got a different color of lighting in here, that maybe something would show up. You know what I mean? Like I said with clue puzzles, you use a red filter and then you can read some shit. There's nothing in there that we need to see at this point. Now I want to type in Swan Song over here. All right, here we go. Log into network. Here we go. S. And N is right in the middle. That's annoying. That's activating. Swang. Silk Song. And G. Up. I should have gone up. What? Did not work? What? Swan. Maybe it's not for this one? Let's try that again. Oops. I'm being stupid. I'll try one more time here. Maybe I have to go back to the... Actually, yeah, might have been the security room. I may have wasted some steps here. That's okay. Swan Song. Doesn't work. Enter. Oh, a password accepted. Okay, I had to press enter on the keyboard. Connecting the network. There we go. There we go. All right, cool. What is that going to do for us? Network login, staff services, remote terminal access, electronic mail, data transfers, glossary of terms. All right, electronic mail. Electronic mail. The permissions of this terminal do not allow for access to the electronic mail account. Currently, this feature can only be accessed via the terminal located in the office. Like the show? No, I'm kidding. Glossary of terms. Ooh. Ooh. I'll come back to this, actually. Return to... Let's go back. Data transfers. Data transfers from Synca are not currently available. Press enter to return to the network menu. Okay, okay. Staff services. Staff services punch in / out. Staff announcements. Request schedule change. Special orders. Return to network menu. All right, staff announcements. Saturday, November 7th. I don't think anyone else has access to this network this month except you, Simon. So if you're reading this, just know we're all rooting for you. Interesting. Your friends in faithful service. Okay. Punch in and out. Service has been temporarily disabled as of November 4th, excuse me. All work has been suspended at Mount Holly and all domestic staff has been placed on an extended paid leave in accordance with the instructions left by the old man himself. See Mrs. Babbage for more details. All right. Request schedule change. The service has been... Yeah, okay. Special orders. If you would like to get a specific brand of gum or your favorite fruit, the commissary is now taking special orders for all members of the staff. Special orders could take 1 to 3 days. Place a special order. What would you like to order? Ooh. Brass compass, magnifying glass, metal detector, running shoes, shovel, sleeping mask, Sledgehammer. Let's do a sledgehammer. Would you like the commissary to order the sledgehammer? This order is estimated to take 1 to 2 days. Is that okay? Approve order. Order accepted. Okay. Do I get that for free then if I do that? Alright. Remote terminal access. It is possible to connect to other active terminals elsewhere on the estate using RTA. View active terminals. Security online. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Okay, connecting to terminal. Alright. What's up? Welcome. Alright, view estate inventory. Alright, so we got everything. Keycard system login to network. Swan song. And then enter. Alright, so that worked. Okay. Password accepted. Connecting network. I mean, we're already doing that. So it's probably the same shit. I just want to see if there's any different permissions or whatever. Data transfers, not available. Yeah, okay. And then glossary of terms. Let's take a look at this. So, adjoining. Rooms are considered adjoined if they are connected to each other via a doorway. Cool. Allowance, a set amount of gold granted at the beginning of each day. Your allowance is typically left in the entrance hall each morning. Cool. Floor plans that are hidden from view after drafting archives are considered archived floor plans. Okay. Bedroom, one of the most common types of rooms. Bedrooms are typically used for resting, regaining steps, and are identified by their violet borders on their floor plans. Okay. Blessing. A blessing is a persistent benefit that lasts for several days, typically bestowed from shrine after an offering of gold has been made. Call it a day. You may call it a day at any time. This will end the current day and reset the rooms in your state. When you run out of steps, you will be forced to call it a day. Check the item. If on your estate you have drafted a coat check, you may use it to check an item. This will allow you to retrieve that item on any day you have a coat check on your estate. Color. The color of a floor plan will usually indicate the type of room. Violet for bedrooms, orange for hallways, green for green rooms, yellow for shops, red for red rooms, and blue for blueprints. Default type. All right, contraption. A workshop is a useful room. That's right, we had a workshop that other time, in which you can experiment trying out different combinations of inventory items in the attempt to create a new and unique contraption. Excuse me. Dead end is blah, blah, blah. Well, actually, if a room has additional doorways, blah, blah, blah. Is not considered a dead end. Okay. Dig. Occasionally you may find piles of dirt on the estate. You can dig. Yep. Directory contains all detailed blah, 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 blah. Okay. Dirigiblocks. In the commissary, players may find an arcade cabinet for the popular game Dirigiblocks. Through the dismay of bored members of the staff, the cabinet has not been working for the last several years. Although the game is not currently accessible, it is scheduled to be added in a future patch. Is that like a meta commentary? I don't know. Dirt. Occasionally we find piles of dirt. Wasn't that already what I had? All right, whatever. Drafting the action of blah, blah, blah. All right, draft pool. Yep. Wait. All right. Drawing is the initial pulling of the blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, got it. And then E to L. All right, East Wing. East Wing rooms, blah, blah, blah. 9 rooms that do the very right side. Certain rooms have an effect that is only triggered upon physically entering the room. Yep. Sounds fine. The estate. Yep. Exhaust. Yep. Experiment. Floor plan. Gems. Glossary of terms. A network. A feature on the network that you are now perusing. A list of words in architectural jargon that is intended to make simple the terms you will encounter on the estate. Entries marked by that will become gradually revealed as you progress. Gold coins, yep. Green room, these are associated naturally synergistic with each other. Got it. All right, grounds. Yep. Apple orchard, 1128. Orange floor plans, hallways, blah, blah, blah. House, 45, yep. History, you may wish to find... as an architect, you may wish to view the previous layouts and room configurations from days past. This useful feature can be accessed from the system menu. Ooh, I didn't know that. Inventory, yep, items. Got item. All right, keys. So it's special keys that can unlock special doors, blah, blah, blah. Keycard door. These, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, got it. Locked. Luck. Turns likelihood that you'll find additional items in rooms. Luck can be raised by certain items. I didn't know that. Marked on their floor plan by a clover. All right. Then we got mechanical. Come on. All right. Sure. Network. Each terminal on the estate is connected to a local network named Black Bridge. Black Bridge. That's a black in the name right there. This network allows users to remotely connect to other active terminals as well as providing access to SAF. Interesting. But I want to see this actually. So, interact with each other, blah, blah, blah. They are marked by the symbol to gear. Interesting. Outer room. Yep. Permanent. Rank. There are 9 ranks. However, among the staff, whispers of a 10th rank can often be overheard. Interesting, interesting. Rarity. How often a floor plan is drawn from the drafting pool is determined by its rarity. There are 4 rarities. Commonplace, normal, uncommon, and rare. Some rooms and items allow you to throw back the first blah, blah, blah. Red room. Beware the rooms of red. They offer powerful expansion options, but come at a dangerous cost. Yeah, I got it. Reset each morning, returns, blah, blah. Security locked. Yep. Shop. Yep. Special floor plan. Are slightly more rare and cause gems to draft, blah, blah, blah. Special item. Spread. When the spread occurs, items are randomly distributed amongst all rooms. Yep. Stars. Several ways to increase the amount of stars visible in the night sky. The easiest of them is drafting observatories. Each additional star creates blah, blah. Terminal. Yep, yep, yep. Got it. And then tomorrow... Trunk, West Path, yep, and then West Wing. Okay, got it. All right, we're good. Sorry, that took a while, but I just wanted to make sure there wasn't any secrets or whatever. Yeah, looks good. All right, we log out. All right, well, cool. So we're cruising. Question, what do I want to do next? I can go up, or I could go back and try to open up the orchard next, because the next place to go would be back up to the archives because the door is open up there now. We're running out of spots to put things. I think I want to try to leave and try to open up the whatchamacallit, the fucking orchard. 1128, let's try it out. Let's fucking try it out. Why not? Okay, that's the lavatory. I don't need to go in there. Yeah, quickest way. I guess I could have gone to the garage. Wait. Okay, let me just count this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I get more by going there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nah, okay, it's quicker to go back this way. I don't know. It might have been quicker to go back the other way at that point. But we end up going through a bedroom if I go this way, which I think will give us more back from the sleeping mask, right? Also the bedroom, just we get steps back anyway, right? Yeah. So +2. And don't we get additional? No, it's when we draft, I guess. All right, it's fine. Anyway, we are 25 now. We should get some more steps back from the orchard, I think, right? So if it opens up, I think it will. 1128. Let's give it a whirl. Oh yeah, I can sprint. I forgot. All right, let's do it. Let's go. All right. Coming up, oh, we're past the 2-hour mark, but we're still on this single day. I'm taking it, low and slow here, buddy. Okay, here we go. Let's open you up. 1, 1, 2, 8. Oh, it worked. Oh my god. Hell yeah. Is that on the tree here? The tree was cut down. Look at that. We opened it up, man. We did it. Is this permanently... I mean, it'll be... Alright, the apple orchard has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you will start each new day with an extra 20 steps. Hell yeah, bro. Alright, well that's cool. Oh, I thought we could just eat all these fucking apples and shit, but apparently not. Alright, I do want to check it out, though. Let's see what's in the orchard. Good to know. So we made a lot of progress today. That's pretty good. There's a just dedicated polluter. I like it. I like it. 2 dedicated polluters. Very cool. Very cool. To agitate the local ecosystem. You gotta do it. If you're a capitalist baron, you have to just pollute willy-nilly. I respect the hustle. All right, what's out here? What's up? What's up? Gardener's logbook. Ooh, and there's a little spade there. Let me just take a little closer peek at this. Okay, okay. Just checking for secrets. April 10th, 1992 to whenever. When I first came on the estate in the capacity of the new groundskeeper, I was a little dismayed to find that my predecessor had kept no notes, no logbook, and no record of any kind regarding the various gardens and green rooms of the house under his care. As a result of this improvidence, in the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believe could have been avoided with a few scraps of imparting wisdom from the previous groundsman. To that end, I will make an effort to make some record of my dealings on the estate, in as much as it pertains to horticulture and general tomfoolery. Robert Nagula, groundskeeper. Let me get this fucking thing out. Get out of here. Get out of here. Among my many commissioned duties, I have been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Holly's alluring grounds. My domain stretches from gate to gate and encompasses the apple orchard, entrance drive, and east yard. Fortunately for my workload, the maintenance of the west grounds has not been a priority since Lady Epson's death. Lady Epson, okay? And the ensuing closure of the west wing. There we go. Nevertheless, I take some pride in my work, so I still endeavor to brush the west path weekly, even if none but myself take notice. In addition to maintaining the grounds, there are 8 green rooms within the house that require some level of upkeep and light groundskeeping. The majority of these I discovered are only draftable on the perimeter of the house along the east and west wings. The terrace, patio, veranda, morning room, greenhouse, and secret garden all fall within this category. So they're only on the perimeter of the house, east and west wings. Okay, got it. The soil survey. One of the first tasks I undertook as groundskeeper was to conduct a survey of the various plots of soil underneath each slot on both the east and west wings of the house. And while I would have preferred a full survey of all 45 plots of the house, it was clear that the inconvenience such an undertaking would produce was in no way worth the extra data, especially considering the rooms that would benefit from the survey only ever appear on the wings. To quantify soil quality, I measured the soil's capacity to support crop growth and maximize the promise of high yields. The survey ended up taking 2 weeks due to some difficulty reaching the higher ranks, but the project was well worth the effort. As suspected, the room position has a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from the gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in the greenhouse. Interesting. All right, survey results. X is barren ground, that's poor soil, good soil, and then rich soil. All right, well that makes sense now, okay? Smudge pots, that looks like a fucking bong. A few years ago, the Baron made the long overdue decision to switch from gas lighting to electrical power. The installation of the new system was a substantial undertaking, as almost every room in this house had to be equipped with new fixtures and wiring. Thankfully, these renovations did not extend beyond the mansion's interior, and all the lamps and equipment used outside of the house are still connected and powered by gasoline, including but not limited to the orchard smudge pots. That's what I was just talking about. The smudge pots are found among the apple trees here in the orchard and are a critical necessity thanks to the cold temperatures and high altitude of the estate. These gas-burning stack heaters, prevent frost and should be kept on during the winter months to ensure a daily yield of apples. When the smudge pots are not in use, the orchard's gasoline should be turned off to conserve resources for the estate's other gas-powered machinery and appliances. Gas line valve. Interesting, okay. The estate's other gas-powered machinery and appliances. After a few months of idleness, I finally have a new cause to champion, and I've submitted a request for a change of scenery. Specifically, I would like to replace the statue of Orinda currently in the cloister with the much more appropriate angel Rinna. Alright, so these are the angels that were seen in the fucking chapel. After all, as beautiful as the statue is, shouldn't the greenery of Mount Holly be governed by the paragon of gardening? Okay. In the cloister, blah blah blah. Although amused, I do not think Anne took the request too seriously, though she did humor me and listened to me rave and pontificate on the subject for the better part of our lunch yesterday. And she wonders why I avoid tending the cloister. Truth be told, I have forgotten how to access the inner garth, and am too scared of chastisement to probe for the particulars for a third time. And then my best rendition, pretty good considering I've only ever seen Rinna's depiction in the chapel. Alright, it's the one with the hoe. Got it. Wow, that was a big lore drop right there, lore drop. Alright, there's the puzzle with the fucking angels and shit that I'm slowly putting together. Alright. Well, that's interesting. So it seems like there's a gas valve that we can use to turn these smut... Oh, right there. Let me do that. What is that doing? Oh, it's turning... Dude, okay, I noticed this in the first fucking episode. That's turning the braziers on now. So what does that do? That turned one brazier on. Oh, shit, bro. Okay, wait. Can I turn it off again, though? I can. Okay, I don't, So, I want to keep these on to keep the apples alive, I guess. I don't know if that matters, but I think, okay, it seems like that we should be able to light the other brazier at some point. But that's one of the valves to light that shit. Dude, I fucking noticed that shit in the first one, man. Crazy, man. I have workable eyes. Alright, we are running out of steps here, but this is totally worth it. This is totally worth it, man. Although we do have a lot of items, and I kind of want to make it back to the coat check to leave an item for a further day. We're down to 19 here. I could try to make it to the kitchen to buy food. Or try to draft a red room. That's always possible. That's always possible. In any case, though, yeah, let's get a move on here. I don't know if it matters. You know, I should just left the fucking thing off. Whatever. We'll do it on our next run. We'll turn the brazier on. Doesn't matter. Okay. Let's get back in there. Let me just calculate this out. So we go to entrance hall, we go to bedroom. Den. I need to get all the way up north. So that, let me just see here. So we're at 18 steps right now. 17, and then 16 plus 2, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Alright, so we got a little bit to work with. We got a little bit to work with there. Yeah? Yeah, fuck it, let's try it out. Why not? Let's do it. Alright, and I could potentially draft a red room, and then we're good. Let's just try it out. Alright, so 17... and 18... 17... 16... Yeah, look, yeah, all the green ones are on the outside. Got it, okay. And then here, let me just check. Oh, that's all good. That's all good. Okay, so... Cool. Yeah, let's go up. Just make sure there's no notes in here for me to check with my magnifying glass. Here we go. What's up here? Anything here? Just checking, just checking. Let's check here. Nope. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Lux Coffee, blah, blah, blah. Alright, moving right along. What do we got in here? Nothing. Check you. Ooh, wait. Oh, here we go, baby. Billiard puzzle notes. Yeah, okay. Well, I already figured that shit out, dude. Alright. Order of operations. Yeah, okay. We deduced it. Antechamber appears to be sealed by all four sides. All four sides. Must be a way to open. Alright. And then this says... Sinclair has many more secrets that he will take to his grave. Interesting. Alright. Wait. One more thing. Just one more thing. What's that over there? What's that? No, it's just a button. It's a button. Alright. Good to know. Anything else to read in here? But not appears so. Okay, let's get a move on. We go into the chapel. We pay our alms, which we have our, our angels here again. We have heard on high. Okay, I don't think I need to go into the utility closet. And we're running out of steps, so I'm going to get a move on here. Get to step in here. Alright, let's see if there's any secrets in this note. Would not appear to be, but let me just check. We'll just do a little zoom in action here. Looks all good, and then let's go back. Lowry, blah, 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 blah. Who cares? Okay, moving on. Alright, so let's move on in here. In here. Okay. Passageway, there's the Monday laundering. The laundry room. Do I want to go into the laundry room? We only have so many steps, though. I'm just thinking, like, we saw it in the aquarium. I don't really see anything, though. Alright, we're just moving on. Furnace has nothing. Nothing. Alright. Then we can check in here, though. I bet this will have, this was also in the aquarium, BT dubs. Alright, let's open you up. Well, let's wait until I want to check out the documents in there real quick. Let me just check these real quick. There's the rumpus room in there. Love a good rumpus in a room. Alright, but we're checking this shit out for sure. Okay, let's take a look. What do I see? There's a typewriter. And there's a woman. There's my mommy. Hello, mommy. Swimbird, blah, blah, blah. Yep, okay. Nothing to see here. Not seeing anything here. We're checking. We're looking through here. Alright, so Marigold drops publisher. Yep. Alright, let's take a look. Is that the guy from the house? Nah, it couldn't be. Then who? I feel like a fucking detective right now. This is sick. Alright, Mr. White. Walter White. Okay, looks fine. Oh wait, sorry, there's the previous page. Let's see here. So, oh wait, she's got a different necklace. That's a swan necklace. Ooh. Okay, there's a swan necklace. Swan song is the password for the fucking thing. But yeah, she's got a swan necklace. Good to know. Alright. And let's take a look at this photo here. There's some people standing around. It's a crime scene. Let's see, do I see anybody that we recognize in the crowd here? Would not appear to be. Let's just look. Let's look closely. Let's make sure we aren't missing any key details here. Doesn't look like it. Alright, and yada yada yada, ruby crown. Blah 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 blah. Who cares? Okay, moving on. That's it. Okay. Well, there we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and draft a new room. Hopefully a red room. If we get a red room, then we're in business. We're in business, buddy. Bunk room. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. That gives us a lot, too. But that would end our fucking run, because that'd be a dead end. So, probably don't want to do that, would be my guess. I think in that case I'll do the boiler room, although I could do a redraw. Yeah, let's redraw. We have them. Let's just use them, right? Boiler room, conference room. Whenever items we spread throughout the house, they're placed in this room instead. And let's redraw one more again. Nursery, billiard room. Okay. I will just go ahead and do the billiard room then, I think. to keep it going. Although, no, that was... Okay, that was stupid. That's a fucking dead end as well. Alright, well, it didn't really matter. But good to know. Good to know. Alright, so let's just go into the billiards room and then fucking solve the puzzle again. And see what's in there. It's probably the key card again, I would guess. Okay, that was stupid. I should have gotten, like, a fucking bedroom then to, whatever. Anyway, what is this? I'm trying to remember how this worked again. I just read it on the fucking thing. It's just 10. Yeah, it's just 10. And then this one is addition. I think that one's subtraction. So that's 13 minus 12 is 1. All right, and this one is multiplication. So that's 1 times 1, which is 1. And then this one is 4 divided by 4, which is 1. All right. And, nope, that didn't work. Okay, wait. Boom. That's 1. And then this is 1. Maybe that's divided by 1. And 4 times 4, okay, but is it 16 then? Is it multiplication? Nope, that didn't work. 10. 1. 1. It's just divided by 4? What? Oh, sorry, I didn't see that. There's 8 over here. God, I'm stupid. 8 divided by 4 is 2. God damn it. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's a little bit more difficult. Okay, so it's all good. And they said it goes outward. So it's 12 minus 9, which is 3, times 10, which is 30, divided by 15 is 2. All right, cool. Cool. All right, we did it. We get a key card, which we don't need. So that's all you get is a key card, but you can always just do the old turn the power off sort of a dealio. Anyway, I think we're gonna run out of steps here. Let's just see if I can't see anything out here. We get a key card. Well, I guess we'll go into the rumpus room. Check out the rumpus room, huh? Yeah, let's check it out. Was there a note in here? I don't think there was. I just like the rumpus room, to be honest. I would love to die in the rumpus room. Oh, we go back here, though. So, let's see. Can I read anything on here? Any secret messages around here? Nope. Doesn't appear to be. And that'll say swan song. Yep, we're good, we're good. And that's all good. Let me see if there's something hidden in here. Nope. Okay. Cool. Well, let me go into the boudoir then, just see if there's anything I could see in here as well. You know, might as well. Any hidden little details in there? Whee! Any fun little Easter eggs for delightful Kiss Boy to see? Would not appear so. Okay. Let's check this note over here. Just in case, you never know. Number 4, by the way. Herbert, blah, 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 blah. You hide any subliminal messages in your note here? Would not appear to be. Let me just check. Nope. Doesn't look like it. Alright, yeah, we're gonna run out of steps here pretty soon. I'll just come in here. Why not? And let's go here. And we'll just go in here and we'll call it a day. Alright, we're at 0, and we have to call it a day. There we go. Alright. You've used all of your steps and now must call it a day. You push yourself to the verge of exhaustion and must now return to your campsite to get some rest. And it'll be a little bit different tomorrow. Alright, well that was a pretty good day. Been playing for about 2.5 hours. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit tired IRL here. But you know what? I'm doing... I had a good time there. Total rooms 37, rank reached 9, 111 steps taken, items found 7, new rooms 12. Good stuff. All right, well let's exit. I'm gonna save and quit here. All right, we're saving and quitting, and thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed me getting back into Blueprints. I'll be watching the footage and I'll be analyzing it and putting my notes in. But until next time. Take it easy, y'all. All right, bye-bye.